Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Casual Gamer MT. Probably the only channel where there's entirely no video editing. It's just literally a live feed from the PlayStation broadcasting, because yeah, that's how I roll. Anyways, welcome back guys. Want to show you something pretty cool, which is actually an anti-behemoth tank build. If you guys are aware of the behemoth fight, you know it works a little bit different. Obviously, this fight requires you to actually play a role in this fight. One tank, essentially a dedicated healer, and 2 DPS. Best way to put it. So in this case, I'm showing you the tank build. I would say 90% of the tank builds for this fight will require the actual lance. I've heard of some charge blade builds, some other gun lance builds, but I think overall the lance is probably the best one. Alrighty, so let's get to it. Okay, gear consists of the Empress lance, which is made by the Lunastra. I still have rarity 7 because I have not upgraded it, but the ideal upgrade would be the Styx version of the Empress Lance, which I'll get to that in a bit. Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha, Valhazak Mill Beta, Kaiser Vambrace Alpha, Valhazak Cold Beta, Valhazak Greaves Beta, Ironside Charms 3, Challenger Mantle, and Health Booster. Alright, let's go to our decorations. Got one Footing Jewel level 2, one Fire Resistant level 1, Footing Jewel level 2, Fire Resistance, Resistor Jewel, Resistor Jewel, Expert Jewel, Expert Jewel, 2 of them actually on one piece, another Resistor Jewel, Medicine Jewel, and that is it. Now to my skills. We got the Valhazak's Vitality level 3, so allows recovery to exceed the red portion of the health gauge. This is going to help you during the fight, especially when you're tanking, so you don't have to continuously worry about healing yourself. You're going to depend on your teammates or your actual armor, which in this case would be the Valhazak. Weakness Exploit level 3. Attacks that hit weak spots have 50% increased affinity. In this case, obviously, as a tank, you will continuously be hitting the head, so the behemoth is focused on you. You are the tank. So that will be entirely your role, just to continuously hit the head. So the behemoth is always focused on you. Blight resistance. Before I continue, actually, I'm a huge fan of Eric's Gaming. He makes a lot of Monster Hunter World videos. I mean, they're all great. He does something called Mix Set Mondays, which he'll show you, like, he'll try to do every Monday, but he'll show you like his personal builds, or he'll take builds that people sent to him, whether it's just for looks or for actual use, depending on what monster you're fighting. And he has an amazing anti-behemoth tank build, which is similar to mine, but it's a little bit different at the same time, because he has some of the gamma sets for the from the Valhazak, and some of the Lunastra pieces that I still don't have. And it works a little bit different, but I've been playing around with this, and I think this is probably the best bet for me, I guess, until I'm able to upgrade my armor. Alright, moving on. So, Blight Resistance level 3 nullifies all elemental blights. In this case, the Behemoth has 3 blights. One of them is a status one, which will be Bleeding. Also has Thunder Blight and Fire Blight. So, by having this level 3 as a tank, you will not be burned. Well, you can suffer the actual attack, but you will not suffer the actual elemental blight of burning. Also, the Behemoth has a lightning attack. You will not get a lightning blight, which increases the chances of getting hit with a critical hit, essentially. Guard level 3 greatly decreases the impact of attacks and reduces stamina depletion by 15. Tremor resistance level 2. If I'm not mistaken, it's been proved that level 3 tremor resistance is a little overkill, so level 2 should be enough, but I'm still playing with this. Recovery speed level 2 triples the speed at which you heal recoverable damage. In this case, obviously, this synergizes with the Valhalla Vitality skill, which is super recovery. Fire resistance level 2, I put that in myself because my fire resistance was actually in the negatives, so I kind of wanted to break out of that. Not the greatest resistance, but at least I'm not in the negatives. Critical eye level 2, affinity plus 6%. Fluid resistance is just part of the Valhalla gear, so you don't have to worry about that. Recovery up level 1, so it'll help me increase the amount of recovery while restoring health, which will synergize with recovery speed. And then peak performance, again, it's part of the Valhalla Cold Beta, so it's just extra 5 damage when your health is full, which it should be at all times. But anyways, that's the build. I've used it. It's actually quite fun. It's worked. Again, maybe not the best one, but it definitely works a little bit different than some other builds out there, and it gets the job done. So yeah, why not? But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or any advice, like always, feel free to leave a comment below. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.